Hi guys, have you ever heard of Biomass Day, held on 21st of October 2022? The event raises awareness of the environmental and social impacts of burning forest biomass on an industrial scale and shows that the impacts of burning big biomass are global by holding an international event that involves groups from all over the world. Before we start, let me introduce what biomass is. Biomass is renewable organic material that comes from plants and animals. Biomass continues to be an important fuel in many countries, especially for cooking and heating in developing countries. The use of biomass fuels for transportation and electricity generation is increasing in many developed countries as a means of avoiding carbon dioxide emission from fossil fuel use. In this video, our group is going to show you the important sources and disadvantage of biomass.
Clean energy development is vital for combating climate change and limiting its most devastating effects, as clean energy reduces harmful smog, toxic buildups in our air and also water, and also reduces impacts caused by coal mining and also gas extraction. Energy is needed to produce electricity, which is an essential part of life used for light, heat, operating appliances, machinery, and also transportation. To counter climate change, many countries rely on biomass because it is claimed to be a carbon neutral replacement for dirty fossil fuels. However, environmentalists are poking holes in that particular argument, demonstrating that biomass may actually make climate change worse and also increase greenhouse effect.
In my opinion, biomass is the origin and first kind renewable energy. It is one of the earliest types to be discovered. Biomass is simply any living organic matter that is used for fuel. It will be transformed into nearly as many different forms of bioenergy, including electricity and vehicle fuel. In all cases, it converts energy from the sun that can have stored via photosynthesis into energy that we can use. Biomass is basically an organic material made from plants and animals. Through the process of photosynthesis, chlorophyll present in plants absorb the energy from the sun by converting the carbon dioxide present in air and water from the ground into carbohydrate. When people discuss the biomass industry today, they are most often referring specifically to the wood biomass.
Alright, one of the main sources of biomass is plant waste, as known as wood plants, wood biomass. For example, like sawdust, wood scraps, or else that we can get from farms or manufacturers. Wood is our, for thousands of years, wood have been primary sources of fuel to heat their homes or to cook until 18th century. From the wood scraps, we burn it to boil the water. From the water, they will have a vapor that will turn the turbine, and then the turbine will perform a mechanical energy and then convert into the electrical energy. It seems like coal, but we use wood scraps.
Next, animal waste, and it is also known as the problem of cardboard. Businesses found a way to use wonderful waste product by collecting it in a large tank called a digester. An anaerobic digestion is a process through which bacteria break down organic matter such as animal manure, wastewater, biosolid, and food waste. Inside this tank, bacteria choke down on or digest the waste. The bacteria work in an oxygen-free or anaerobic environment. As the bacteria eat the sludge, they release gas, which is mostly methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas. The methane is captured and burned to heat water and create steam. This same principle can be used to capture methane, which is a potent greenhouse gas, which 25 times the heat-trapping ability of carbon dioxide. Once a section of the landfill is closed off, pipes are run from the west to collect the gas, which can then be burned to make electricity or heat.
Biomass energy brings along many disadvantages. Firstly, because wood is a less dense fuel, biomass burning plants emit more carbon dioxide, which is CO2, from their smokestacks compared to coal to generate the same amount of electricity. Even when whole trees make up only a small percentage of a wood pellet mixture, it still takes 5 decades for forestry growth to lower net carbon emissions below that of coal, which forests do so by capturing and storing atmospheric carbon, which is a process known as sequestering. When whole trees make up at least 40% of the pellets, they actually emit more carbon compared to coal over the course of 35 to 100 years. In this case, production of biomass is actually similar to burning of fossil fuels, which releases pollutants in the air such as carbon monoxide, particulate matter, and also nitrogen dioxide. Even more, production of biomass are emitting more carbon dioxide from their smokestacks than coal plants they have actually replaced. Additionally, production of biomass energy has negative impacts on the environment, such as deforestation and also loss of biodiversity.
Alright, for the next disadvantage of biomass is nobody can guarantee forests can be regrown. As we know, biomass is from wood and woods come from forests. If there is no forest, the process of photosynthesis, which will absorb the carbon dioxide from the soot of the biomass process, so the carbon dioxide will spread over the earth. So this will produce unhealthy air. We cannot hope the new plant that we have planned now, because the photosynthesis always from the tree that have lived over the year, like that.
It's time for countries that rely heavily on burning biomass for electricity, like the United Kingdom, UK, to stop subsidizing this dirty energy source. Renewable energy such as solar, wind, and geothermal offers immediate carbon reductions, and they do so without threatening the health of sensitive ecosystems or the wildlife that depends on them. The major advantage of both solar and wind is that the source of energy is free. Furthermore, operations and maintenance costs are modest, and the cost of the capital investment has come down dramatically. The total cost of solar and wind electricity is mostly paying off the capital investment. Even better, technology for solar and wind is rapidly advancing, meaning these alternative energy sources are readily available, reliable, affordable, and expanding rapidly. This is where the future of clean energy is headed. Clean energy can prevent the rising of global warming by not releasing any carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases on Earth. Lastly, please allow me to end this video with a quote. The nation that leads in renewable energy will be the nation that leads in the world. Thank you.